Did you know that people in Iceland are far happier than those in Afghanistan? It's true. This might seem shocking, but it's a pattern we see around the world. Why is there such a huge difference in happiness levels from one country to the next? It's a question that has puzzled researchers, sociologists, and philosophers for ages. Happiness, that elusive feeling of joy and contentment, seems to be something we all strive for. We chase it, pursue it, and spend our lives seeking it out. But what if the key to happiness isn't about individual pursuits, but something more profound, something woven into the fabric of our cultures? Defining happiness is like trying to catch the wind. It's always shifting, always just out of reach. What brings one person joy might leave another cold. Yet despite its subjective nature, there's a growing fascination with understanding happiness on a global scale. How can we measure something as intangible as happiness? Researchers use surveys and data analysis to understand how satisfied people are with their lives. They ask questions about well-being, life satisfaction, and even how often people smile or laugh. These studies provide valuable insights into the science of happiness. What they've found is that happiness is not randomly distributed across the globe. Instead, it tends to cluster in certain regions and cultures. This suggests that our cultural background plays a significant role in shaping our overall happiness levels. But how exactly does culture influence our ability to experience joy and contentment? Join me as we embark on a global quest to uncover the surprising truths about happiness across cultures. We'll travel from the bustling streets of Tokyo to the sun-drenched beaches of Brazil, exploring the unique cultural factors that contribute to a nation's overall well-being. We'll delve into the power of social connections, the significance of work-life balance, and the impact of cultural values on individual happiness. By understanding the diverse ways in which cultures approach happiness, we can gain valuable insights into living more fulfilling and joyful lives ourselves. So, buckle up and get ready for an eye-opening journey into the heart of global happiness. Along the way, we might just discover the secrets to living a more joyful and meaningful life. As we begin our exploration of happiness across cultures, we encounter a fascinating puzzle. Why do some cultures consistently report higher levels of happiness than others, even when factors like wealth and material possessions are taken into account? It's not as simple as saying that richer countries are happier. For example, Costa Rica, a country with a relatively modest GDP, often ranks high in global happiness surveys. Conversely, the United States, despite its economic power, often lags behind in happiness rankings. This disparity suggests that factors beyond material wealth play a crucial role in shaping a nation's well-being. It becomes clear that understanding happiness requires us to look beyond the obvious. We need to delve into the intricate tapestry of cultural values, social norms, and societal structures that influence how people perceive and experience happiness in their daily lives. For decades, the prevailing assumption was that economic prosperity was the key to happiness. The logic seemed straightforward. More money means more opportunities, more comfort, and therefore more happiness. However, as we've seen, this correlation isn't always so clear-cut. While a certain level of economic security is undoubtedly important for well-being, research suggests that once basic needs are met, additional wealth has a diminishing return on happiness. In other words, money alone can't buy lasting joy. This is where the influence of culture becomes particularly significant. Different cultures have different ways of defining success, happiness, and a life well lived. In some cultures, strong social connections and a sense of belonging are highly valued, contributing to overall happiness. In others, individual achievement and personal fulfillment might take precedence. Think of culture as a vibrant tapestry, woven from threads of tradition, beliefs, values, and social practices passed down through generations. This tapestry shapes our worldview, influences our behaviors, and ultimately impacts our experience of happiness. In collectivist cultures like Japan, for instance, strong emphasis is placed on social harmony, group identity, and interdependence. This cultural value system fosters a sense of belonging and community, which research suggests can contribute to higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. Conversely, individualistic cultures like the United States prioritize personal autonomy, self-reliance, and individual achievement. While this emphasis on individuality can foster creativity and innovation, it can also lead to increased competition, social isolation, and a sense of pressure to succeed, potentially impacting overall happiness. It's important to note that the relationship between culture and happiness is not always straightforward. Multiple factors, including individual personality traits, life experiences, and socioeconomic circumstances, also play a role in shaping our well-being. Moreover, cultures are not static entities. They evolve and adapt over time, influenced by globalization, technological advancements, and shifting societal values. As cultures change, so too might their approaches to happiness and well-being. Unraveling the complexities of happiness across cultures requires a nuanced understanding of these interconnected factors. By exploring the diverse ways in which cultures define and pursue happiness, we can gain valuable insights into what truly contributes to a fulfilling and meaningful life. One of the most striking differences across cultures is the importance placed on community. In many cultures, a strong sense of community is deeply ingrained. People live close to extended family and neighbors. They share meals, celebrate milestones, and support each other. Strong social connections are key to happiness across cultures. Another key cultural factor influencing happiness is the emphasis placed on work-life balance. In some cultures, such as those in Scandinavia, there's a strong societal focus on maintaining a healthy equilibrium between work and personal life. Generous parental leave policies, flexible work arrangements, and a cultural acceptance of taking time off for personal pursuits are seen as essential for well-being. This approach allows individuals to prioritize family, hobbies, and personal growth without sacrificing career aspirations. Conversely, in cultures where long work hours and a relentless pursuit of success are the norm, individuals may experience higher levels of stress, burnout, and dissatisfaction. When work consistently takes precedence over personal life, it can lead to feelings of imbalance, resentment, and a diminished sense of overall happiness. Striking a healthy work-life balance is crucial for happiness, allowing individuals to feel fulfilled in both their professional and personal lives. Cultures that prioritize this balance often report higher levels of well-being and life satisfaction among their citizens. The values that a culture prioritizes also play a significant role in shaping individual happiness. In Denmark, for example, the concept of hygge is deeply ingrained in the culture. Hygge encompasses a sense of coziness, contentment, and simple pleasures enjoyed with loved ones. It's about creating a warm and inviting atmosphere, appreciating the present moment, and finding joy in everyday rituals. Similarly, in Japan, the concept of ikigai, which translates to a reason for being, emphasizes finding purpose and meaning in life. This can be through work, relationships, hobbies, or any activity that brings a sense of fulfillment and contribution to the world. Cultures that emphasize gratitude, compassion, and mindfulness also tend to report higher levels of happiness. These values foster a positive outlook on life, strengthen social bonds, and encourage individuals to appreciate the present moment, all of which contribute to overall well-being. Cultural rituals and traditions, often passed down through generations, provide a sense of continuity, belonging, and meaning in life. These rituals can range from religious ceremonies and holiday celebrations to everyday practices like sharing meals together or engaging in traditional art forms. Participating in these rituals connects individuals to their cultural heritage, strengthens social bonds, and provides a sense of continuity and stability in a rapidly changing world. These factors can contribute to a sense of belonging, purpose, and overall happiness. Moreover, many cultural rituals emphasize gratitude, reflection, and connection to something larger than oneself. These practices can foster a sense of awe, wonder, and appreciation for life, enhancing overall well-being. In a world often obsessed with perfection and material possessions, the Japanese concept of Wabi-Sabi offers a refreshing perspective on happiness. Wabi-Sabi finds beauty and serenity in imperfection, impermanence, and the natural cycle of life and decay. It encourages us to appreciate the cracks and crevices in life, to find beauty in the fleeting nature of things, and to accept that nothing lasts forever. This philosophy can be incredibly liberating, freeing us from the pressure to strive for unattainable ideals. By embracing imperfection, we open ourselves up to a deeper appreciation for the simple beauty that surrounds us. We learn to find joy in the present moment, to accept the ebb and flow of life, and to cultivate a sense of peace and contentment amidst life's inevitable challenges. Exploring global happiness reveals a fascinating pattern. It's not the wealthiest cultures that report the greatest happiness. Cultures prioritizing purpose and meaning rank among the happiest. Material security is important, but it's only part of the puzzle. True fulfillment comes from purpose and passion. A sense of purpose, the heart of happiness. The concept of ikigai originates from Japan, but its essence resonates across cultures. It's about identifying what brings you joy, what you're good at, and what the world needs. When these elements intersect, you tap into a deep wellspring of purpose. Ikigai isn't limited to grand pursuits. It can be found in the simplest of things. The key is to identify what makes your heart sing. Cultivating ikigai, a recipe for a fulfilling life. So how can we cultivate a sense of ikigai in our own lives? It starts with introspection, with taking the time to reflect on what truly matters to us. What are our passions? What are we naturally drawn to? What kind of impact do we want to make on the world? Once we have a clearer understanding of our values and aspirations, we can start exploring ways to align our lives with our ikigai. This might involve making changes to our careers, pursuing new hobbies, or simply shifting our perspectives to find greater meaning in our everyday activities. It's also important to remember that ikigai is not a destination, but a journey. It's a lifelong process of exploration, growth, and refinement. As we evolve and change, so too will our ikigai. The key is to stay open to new possibilities, to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and to never stop seeking out that which brings us joy and fulfillment. Happiness is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a rich tapestry woven from cultural values and individual experiences. What brings joy to a rice farmer in Bali might differ from a tech entrepreneur in Silicon Valley. The beauty lies in recognizing and appreciating this diversity. By embracing this diversity, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. Perhaps the most profound lesson we can glean from exploring happiness across cultures is this. Happiness is not a destination to be reached, but rather a byproduct of a life well lived. It's not about chasing fleeting pleasures or accumulating material possessions, but about cultivating a sense of purpose, connection, and contentment in our daily lives. It's about finding joy in the simple things, a shared meal with loved ones, a walk in nature, the satisfaction of a job well done. It's about embracing imperfection, practicing gratitude, and finding meaning in both our triumphs and our struggles. Ultimately, happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's about living in alignment with our values, pursuing our passions, and nurturing meaningful connections with ourselves, others, and the world around us. It's about embracing the full spectrum of human experience, both the joys and the sorrows, and finding beauty in the tapestry of life, with all its complexities and contradictions. As we've journeyed across the globe, from the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene fjords of Norway, we've encountered a kaleidoscope of cultural perspectives on happiness. We've witnessed the power of community in Latin America, the emphasis on work-life balance in Scandinavia, and the profound wisdom embedded in ancient Eastern philosophies. Each culture we've explored has offered a unique piece of the puzzle, helping us to assemble a more comprehensive understanding of what it means to live a happy and fulfilling life. While there's no single recipe for happiness that works for everyone, the insights we've gained from our global exploration provide a valuable starting point. The journey doesn't end here, though. I invite you to continue exploring the diverse tapestry of human experience, to engage with cultures different from your own, and to discover the unique ways in which people around the world find joy, meaning, and connection. In doing so, you might just uncover the secrets to living a more fulfilling and joyful life yourself. What are your thoughts on happiness across cultures? Share your experiences in the comments below. And for more insights into cultural influences, check out our related video on the power of traditions. See you in the video.